If you've ever done a gig where you need to switch between multiple guitars, you'll know it can get pretty messy pretty quickly. Different output levels, swapping around cables, and if you're a guitar tech trying to tune one guitar silently while the other guitar is being played, it can all become a bit of a juggling act. This is the GigRig Guitar Tech, and it's designed to make managing multiple instruments on stage really easy and super reliable. One of my favorite things about it is the way it handles silent tuning, which I think is pretty clever. So let's take a look. The GigRig Guitar Tech enables you to connect up to 4 instruments and route them to 2 separate outputs. This could be 2 amplifiers, a pedalboard and direct to desk, whatever combinations you need. The idea is that once everything is connected and leveled properly, switching between instruments becomes seamless. Each input has its own trim control, which means you can balance anything you plug into this, from a low output Strat to a high output Les Paul, an acoustic guitar with an onboard preamp, even keyboards and drum machines. And that's a really big deal, especially live, because the last thing you want to do is be switching guitars and having your levels jumping all over the place. In flip-flop mode, only one input can be activated at a time. Selecting a new input turns the other input off. And that makes switching instruments on stage really fast and reliable. You can also run it in mixer mode, which means multiple inputs can be activated at once, and you can use the trim controls to blend them together. If an input is not selected, the signal is routed directly through to the tuner output. This means that any unselected instrument can be picked up and tuned silently. The Guitar Tech also features an active signal LED indicator, meaning you can look at the Guitar Tech and know that the signal is hitting the unit, cutting any troubleshooting time in half. The inputs can either be unbalanced 1/4 inch mono or balanced via a TRS input. You've got separate XLR outputs as well as standard 1/4 inch unbalanced outputs. And what does this mean? Let's say we have 3 electric guitars that we want to send to our pedalboard. Well, the pedalboard can be connected to output 1, but we have an acoustic guitar that we want to send straight to the mixing desk. Well, we can connect that straight to the XLR output of output 2 and switch seamlessly between all 4 instruments. Output 2 also uses the GigRig transformerless isolation, which means there is no transformer coloration of your signal, but it gives you perfect isolation, gives you the ability to reverse the phase of the signal and to lift the ground of the signal, which is super handy when you're running 2 amplifiers or you're running the second output to a mixing desk. So the Guitar Tech is the start of your system. It manages all your instrument input levels, gets everything balanced before it goes to the rest of your rig. The GigRig Guitar Tech is a half rack system, giving you 4 dedicated inputs and 2 outputs. But if you need more outputs, you can connect the GigRig Guitar Tech to the GigRig wet dry machine, giving you a 4 input to 4 output system. Locked together, these create a 19-inch rack, which goes seamlessly into your rack space. We believe the GigRig Guitar Tech is the ultimate input signal management system, making switching seamless, reliable, super easy.